Hi guys, my name is Lara Kudaisi and I am the matchmaking mistress. I help singles attract their dream partners and walk down the aisle to a happily ever after. I have a brand new video for you today and I am excited to shoot this video for you guys. The title of the video is Be Not Unequally Yoked. Oh, I almost forgot my trail of thought. I don't know what I was thinking. Be not unequally yoked. If you're a Christian, you'll be familiar with that, that verse in the Bible that says, be not unequally yoked with unbelievers. So now I want to rephrase it. No, I'm not trying to recreate the Bible, but be not unequally yoked with some people that does not tally with you. In marriage, we all have to agree, or even in relationships. If you don't agree with each other, that's why divorce happens. That's why breakup happens. So I'll say number one, be not unequally yoked with somebody who do not share the same values with you. What are values? Some people don't even understand what I'm talking about. Values are, principles, ethics, or morals that you live your life by. For instance, I would want to give you an assignment now. If you don't know your top 5 values or you don't know your top 10 values, just go to, what would I say now? Go to Google and type list of values. You have like thousands, of values pop out at you. Just look for the first 5 or 10 that resonates with you. For instance, somebody's values could be empathy. Another person's value could be being homely. Another person's value could be fun. For instance, let's check my values. Fun, adventure, accountability, honesty, and all of those things. If I want to marry now and the person's value does not resonate with mine, if our values does not align, we will break up no sooner than later. Psychologists usually say that people don't fight, values fight. Your values is what will make both of you come together and run smoothly. So if you're fighting a lot with that guy, you're fighting a lot with that babe, check it. Something is not, adding up. Some people force it till they get married. They force it. And then when they get married, for instance, I know somebody who, the wife is very homely, she likes that, let's be family, let's have the children, let's go out with my husband. And then the husband is looking like, are you all right? What's that? Do you know how will I get money? All of those kind of things. And they keep fighting, they keep fighting. Somebody's values could be accountability. And then your boyfriend or your girlfriend's value is not, she doesn't believe, why should I be accountable to you? Why should I be accountable to another person or a mentor? Why? For what? What is the reason? And then you keep fighting endlessly. Please, my brother, my dear sister, go and look for somebody whose values align with your own. People normally say that opposite attracts. But please, allow me to finish that statement. Opposite attracts, but similarities remain. So there are some things that should be similar between both of you. If both of you are not similar, you will break up, or you'll be unhappy for the rest of your lives. So that's one. 2, do not be unequally yoked with somebody, that does not have the same social status with you. I'm sure you're looking at, what's Lara saying? What's that? Love conquers all. What's social status? I have seen this thing cause a lot of troubles in marriage. You're wondering, what has that got to do with anything? Some people, where they grew up, their background, where they are coming from is different. For instance, let me paint you an example. Let's say there's a lady that her parents are very rich. She grew up in the upper class of the echelon, in the upper echelon of the society. She gets everything easily. Her father provides for her. And then there is this guy who is just struggling, just coming. And then he just tries, both of them, because the girl is single and desperate to get married, or the guy really, really loves her, and then both of them decide to get married. My dear, what do you think will happen in that marriage? You will still see, I still treated a case like that yesterday. That the lady is like, let's put our child in this school, the school fees is 250,000, and the guy is like, what? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let us go and put her in a 40,000 school. And this lady this little thing is causing a lot of fight. She starts saying it like, this guy doesn't love me. He doesn't have good, what would I say now? He doesn't have good plans for the children. He doesn't have good plans for me. And they keep fighting and fighting and fighting. And I was just looking at them like, wow. this thing could have been prevented. This thing could have been prevented. The guy believes that, where I'm coming from, I'm the authoritarian. I must say, this is my wife, and then my wife must listen and sit down. And then the woman is like, excuse you, we have to discuss this thing because that's how I grew up. So do not be unequally yoked with somebody whose social status does not tally. You will keep, if the lady, for instance, let's say the guy's social status is higher than you are, you will keep trying to match up. You will keep trying to match up, and your efforts will never be enough. And then if you marry somebody or date somebody that their social status is lower than you are, oh gosh, you will just keep finding fault every day. What is it now? Clean up. That lady was telling her guy that I've told him he should try and polish his English. He should try and brush up his English. He should try and, and the guy is like, excuse you, I'm 44 years old. I should be trying to brush up. You did not see this English before you married me before. That is the issue that social status can cause. Little things that people should not be arguing about. That is what they will be squabbling about and arguing about. You don't want to do that. Number 3, do not be unequally yoked with somebody whose belief is different from yours. What are your plans? What are your goals? Or let me say, whose goals is different from yours? So I'm not saying you guys need to have the same set of goals. No, of course, she may say, I want to be the best makeup artist in Nigeria, and he would say, I want to be the best accountant. If you can align both goals, there's no conflicting goals, no problem. But then if the guy is thinking, in my life, I want to live abroad. That is my own plan for my life and myself. And then the lady is like, abroad, kwa? For what now? What are we going to do abroad? Like somebody told me that a lizard in Nigeria cannot become an alligator in Nigeria, Lara. We will stay here in Nigeria. We'll be making the dollar. We'll be changing the naira to the dollar. So this can cause fights. Like, I know a couple who got divorced just because of this. Because the guy he hates Nigeria. He can't stand Nigeria. He was just trying to make enough money so that they could travel. And the woman is like, I can't leave my family. I can't leave my kids. I can't leave my stable job. I can't leave everything I know. I have to now go there and start going to school. My dear, they divorced. I'm telling you, you don't want that for your life. Same for beliefs. Do not be unequally yoked with somebody whose beliefs is different from yours. Beliefs of how to raise kids. How do you raise kids? How do you want to raise your kids? Belief of, I'm not, whether both of you should be Christians or both of you should be Muslims. If both of you want to marry each different religion, what's my own? I'm not a pastor. I cannot tell you who to marry or which religion to choose from. But what I'll tell you is that are there some common grounds, that both of you want to, explore or believe or, hold dear together, or else, my dear brothers and sisters, you don't want divorce. See, and Nigerians don't even divorce a lot anymore. We have virtual divorce. What we call virtual divorce, people are still living together, but they are divorced because they live in separate rooms, or some people even sleep on the same bed. They don't have sex anymore. They live in different lives, different worlds, but they are just there because of the stigmatization of divorce, and all of that, or because of the kids. Is that the kind of life that you want to live? Is that the kind of marriage that you want to have? Oh, babe, please don't. Tell me no. Tell me no. Just tell me no. So, guys, I have a new book, and it's called What is Wrong with My Taste in Men? What is wrong with my taste in men? It's for ladies. Or what is wrong with you? I know now. That's why you keep attracting all those dendembula guys that they are just crossing you and canceling you up and down. If you want to order for my book, please go to www.tasteinmen.com www.tasteinmen.com, or just go to my website www.larakudayisi.com. And if you need any help with matchmaking, relationship coaching, and therapy, you know what to do. Give me a call on 080-606-55460, or just reach me at my email at omolarakudayisi@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I always like to say, it is never too late to live happily ever after. Bye for now.